Hey everybody, it's Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com. This YouTube channel, subscribe now to be notified of new videos when they come out. Make sure you click that silver bell on the YouTube interface. And of course, the Present Like a Pro Facebook group. I'm going to do a 5-part series of Jedi mind tricks that you can use during your presentations to become more effective and help more people. Now, of course, we never use these tricks to take advantage of anybody. They're just psychological techniques that you can use to get inside people's heads and get them to take the action that they need to take in order to be happier, healthier, etc. So this first trick involves something called visualization. Most of us know what visualization is. I'm going to give you 3 examples that take you to different elements of this concept. The first one involves something that I did as a young man when I took part in a bachelor auction. The idea, of course, at the bachelor auction that you were going to go out on a dream date with one of the ladies that would bid on you. This is an interesting night, let me tell you that. And of course, the more vivid of a picture you could paint with respect to this dream date, the more women would be interested in bidding on you. And of course, you could raise the amount of money that was bid, and then you could raise more money for charity. Of course, we all had to deliver on the dream dates that we promised. So it was fun putting it together, and it was fun watching the ladies as they tried to visualize what this dream date would be worth to them. So the visualization process is extremely powerful, and it helps people understand what's possible when you get them thinking about what's in it for them in this way. So the second example is a day-to-day example that you can use if you are, for example, returning an article of clothing to a store, and there are extenuating circumstances. The customer service rep looks across the counter and with a very cold eye says to you, "I'm sorry, I cannot take this item back. I can't give you your money back." The answer is no, whatever it is that you wanted to do. Well, the line that you want to use with them, and this is what this Jedi mind trick that gets inside their head, by planting the suggestion that there has ever been even one exception to this ironclad rule, helps them become an advocate for you. So the line that you want to use is something like, "Tell me, have you ever made a single exception to this rule?" And of course, through the months and the years that the store's been in operation, there's always been one exception. And by planting that idea, the person starts thinking about how they might be able to then honor an exception in your case. It's a wonderful tool to get them thinking, instead of thinking about the ironclad policy and procedure, has there ever been an exception in this case? And if so, then of course we're going to talk about how you can provide that exception to me. So that's the day-to-day example. The third example I want to leave with you is for speakers who are selling non-tangible goods, say insurance. If you're selling, as Charles Revlon, the great Revron, that's what they call him in Asia, Charles Revron, the great Charles Revlon said that he doesn't sell makeup, he sells hope. So if you're in that kind of business where you're selling hope and you're selling something to people that would give them a positive mindset, for example, the way you want to use this is to say something like, "Imagine how happy you'll be a week from now, or a month from now, or imagine what your life will be a year from now after using this product, or going on this trip," or whatever it is that you're trying to interest the other person in. Of course, the other person would never buy if they didn't think it was in their best interest, but for you to position "Imagine how happy you'll be" is a fantastic way to leverage the emotional part of the presentation. More strategies like this in the Present Like a Pro group. You can also get more tips in the YouTube channel. That is Jedi Mind Trip #1, and the next one is on its way to you.